Hey everybody, how's it going? In my hands is a fragrance that I used to talk about all the time, especially on my TikToks. This was my go-to scent of the day for months since the first time that I smelled it, and it's by Christian Dior, and it's called Ombre Nuit. Now, this is a unisex fragrance, and it's also, hold on, every single time I smell this, it like takes me back, you know what I mean? So it's a private blend Christian Dior fragrance that you're not gonna find at your typical Macy's, Ulta, and Sephora. This one was actually given to me by a follower. She got it on Dior's website and sent it over to me for review, which was really awesome. But before this bottle here, I had another sample that was actually when my sister got Fève Délicieuse, and I was like, hey, I really want to try Ombre Nuit. So it came with like a baby, I don't know if I have it behind me anymore. I don't, but it came in like this like baby sample bottle thing, but it was the dabbing sample, you know, so that I didn't really like, but I wore it all the time until the last drop pretty much. And then a couple weeks went by and I didn't have it, and my followers were asking me what fragrances I wanted to try. And then somebody sent me this bottle and it's already almost halfway done. Now, Ombre Nuit is this very warm, cozy amber fragrance. Now, there's also rose in this scent, and I didn't even know there was rose in this fragrance, to be totally honest with you, when I was wearing it, because my experience with rose scents at the time was that they typically were a bit too mature or very dominant florals, you know, but with this, it's just so perfectly blended with the amber that I did not even pick up on it. On top of that, there's also some pink pepper, I believe, in the opening of this fragrance, and it's just such a lovely scent. And every single time I smell it, it always kind of triggers like a lot of memories for me, just because I ran this scent into the ground. Like, you know how I talk about Elysium and salt and pepper, and you'll see people in my comment section saying, oh my God, talk about something else. You're always talking about these blah, 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 it's stale, whatever. That was me with Ombre Nuit. And I am glad that I made those videos because it kind of shows how my taste has evolved. So for me, when I enjoy a fragrance, you're gonna hear me talk about it nonstop because I like it and I want to be transparent with you with what I'm wearing, why I enjoy it. If you disagree with it, that's totally fine. But yeah, Ombre Nuit definitely had a great run. However, this is going to be something that I will still be using in the fall, winter weather. Now, in terms of projection, this is not really anything loud. It's maybe like half an arm's length to an arm's length away. It has like a moderate sort of scent trail. You can't really smell it unless somebody is in your scent bubble. But that's what I really like about this fragrance, is that it's so beautifully sensual. You know, it's a fragrance that when you kind of catch it in the air a little bit, it really draws you in. And every single time I gave somebody a hug wearing this fragrance, I always got a compliment, and they were just stuck in my neck, especially if it was nighttime. They're like, wow, you smell really good. What is that? And I tell them it's Ombre Nuit. And this is actually one of two fragrances that one of two fragrances that somebody smelled on me. And this girl goes, oh, you smell so good. What's the name of that fragrance? I told her it's Ombre Nuit, and she was like, can I have that? And I was like, yeah, I mean, you can buy it on Dior's website. You can go into a Dior store. And she's like, no, can I just have your bottle? And I was blown back by the audacity of that question. I said no. Obviously, we were at a party, so why would I? You know what I mean? It was just kind of like a weird sort of thing. But that's how you know a fragrance smells good. It was when people just are so, like, they don't even care about how they look when they ask that question because they want to rock it so bad. So Ombre Nuit was the first designer private blend fragrance that I really loved. Until this day, it's still like a top contender for me. When it's cold outside, I always kind of glance at this fragrance and just, you know, I'm like, oh, should I wear this one? But lately, you know, Carlisle has been winning out in that regard because it does project longer. I mean, it lasts longer and it projects a bit further. But when I want kind of like a low-key, intimate type of fragrance that's gonna have that nose to the neck type of reaction, that is when I wear Ombre Nuit. And this is just a scent that I really enjoy smelling on myself, even when I'm driving in the car and I smell it just, you know, going off of my shirt. I'm like, oh yeah, this scent is just so good. So I'm sure if you go back on my videos from like a year ago, or even just go on my TikToks and look at my scent of the day videos, a bunch of them are going to be Ombre Nuit. Now, unfortunately, in terms of this being on discount sites, I find that it would be really rare, just because with a lot of discount sites I've seen, the only private blends available are the Tom Fords. So like with Tobacco Vanille, with Oud Wood, you know, all Soleil Blanc, all the sort of things you can find on pretty much any fragrance discount site. But in terms of Dior, Chanel, Louis Vuitton, you're not really going to find those there. So you actually have to go on the brand's website. But any last notes about Ombre Nuit? Oh, it's just such a winner. This is so good. Now, I have had some subscribers actually tell me that they bought this, but like apparently it kind of smelled a bit more mature on them. Somebody, I guess, thought she smelled more grandma-ish with this fragrance, which was really, really interesting to me, because I do not get that at all whatsoever. But that's how crazy skin chemistry is. It can just really vary from person to person, but this is like magic with my skin chemistry. So I'm very excited to rock this again. It is warm today, so I'm not gonna wear this fragrance, but I really, really love it. Let me know in the comment section what your favorite private blend designer fragrance is, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.